Hi, this is Dave and this is part 2 of Module 1, Intention. If you haven't done the assignments for part 1, please pause the video and complete your purpose, values and goals. You want results? Do the work. Watching a training video doesn't change your life. Doing the work can change your life. The processes are not complicated and are not difficult. And don't worry about writing the perfect purpose or the perfect values and the perfect goals, because you know something, it's never really perfect. 10 years into my process and I am still making amendments at least once a month. In this video, we will cover 4 additional intention strategies. The 5th intention strategy is character. Are you clear about your character? How do you perceive your character? How do others perceive your character? You'll be surprised at how big the differences can be between the two if you dare to ask other people. So, character is your self-identity and your self-image. Unfortunately, many people let external influences defining their identities. These identities are what your parents and teachers engraved into your mind when you were a child. The toughest challenge is to redesign your self-identity, regardless of past influences, and to act in congruence with your self-defined image so that you feel authentic, proud, complete, and fulfilled. Nobody other than you should choose your self-image. If your self-image was shaped by others, then you should define who you are today and who you want to become, not by living from your past, but by living into your future. Your self-image today should not be tied to the past. The past can explain behaviors, but should not be an excuse. If you have great past experiences that you can tie to your new self-image, bring them into your new identity, but let go of all past experiences that contribute negatively to your new self-image and hold you back. What happens if you take your life in your own hands? You have no one else to blame. So your self-identity reflects the future, not the past, and your own intention, not those of your spouse or your manager. This is critically important because your self-image is a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you believe you are is who you will become. Developing a new character seems overwhelming, but actually it is possible, doable, and simple if you consistently and repetitively follow the 3-step process. The first step is to choose 3 character attribute adjectives that you currently don't have, but you want and you need to possess. In order to leap to the next level, choose the most admired characteristics that you want to become. For example, my current 3 character attributes adjectives are positive, attentive, and creative. Positive because I had a tendency to complain and it negatively affected the people around me. Complaining is de facto choosing to be a victim. We are either victims or leaders. We cannot be both. Attentive because I want to give full attention to the people I spend time with and be fully present. Creative because I want to serve people and create original content. So pause the video for a few moments and choose your 3 character adjectives. You can change them at any time. Welcome back, and I hope you did the task. The second step is to regularly affirm 3 times a day the 3 character attribute adjectives that you have chosen. These affirmations will help you to imprint them into your mind consciously and subconsciously. The third step is to reflect on these three character adjectives every day. Ask yourself, have I really demonstrated my core character throughout the day? What could I have done better? Developing your new self-image and self-identity means going through the 3 steps of choosing, affirming, and reflecting on your 3 character adjective phrases. The next intention strategy is behavior. This process is similar to character, but instead of identifying adjectives to describe your new self-image and self-identity, your behavior will be defining 3 attitude verbs that describe how you will relate to or treat others. The first step is to choose 3 behavior attitude verbs that will become your standard framework upon which you will act. For example, the words I choose to define the way I interact with others are care, serve, and empower. I want to ensure that my actions are driven by caring for other people. From this care, I wish to serve my family, my clients, my friends, my partners, and of course you. I want my behavior to empower people to improve their quality of life. If you consistently activate these phrases, you will live a great life. So pause the video right now and write down your 3 behavior action verbs. Welcome back. Now that you have written down the 3 behavior action words, the second step is to affirm the behavior verbs 3 times a day. The third step is to reflect on these verbs every single day. You know what is so great about it? You develop a vision of who you want to be and actually become that vision. These 6 phrases help you to achieve congruence between your vision, your character, and your behavior. When these words become your mantra day in and day out, then you are more likely to be congruent with the person you want to be. Live your 3 character attribute adjectives and 3 behavior attitude verbs every day. In 60 days, you will become the person you have chosen, affirmed, and reflected. The 7th intention strategy is visualization. Visualization is a powerful leadership skill you can use to enhance your performance, develop capabilities, and enrich your life. Creative visualization is the practice of affecting the outer world by changing your thoughts and expectations. It is used by athletes to enhance their performance. You are using your imagination to visualize specific behaviors or events and creating digital schema and then visualizing over and over again with all of the senses. What do you see? What do you feel? And what do you hear? Etc. etc. So for example, a golfer may visualize the perfect stroke over and over again mentally to train the muscle memory. Oprah, Tiger Woods, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Anthony Robbins, Bill Gates, Will Smith are among those who have said they use visualization regularly. So here are 3 types of visualization you can tap into in order to improve your performance. The first type is character visualization. Character visualization is who you want to become. You imagine the leader's character you want to demonstrate in the workplace. Have a clear picture of the new you. The second type is behavior visualization. You imagine your behavior in different situations. How will you behave when somebody is insulting you? How will you behave when you fail? If a similar situation happens, the visual behavior is triggered. The more behavior situation you imagine in your mind and the longer you practice them, the larger the impact will be on your actual behavior. The third type is event visualization. You imagine the details of an event from beginning to end. This is the most effective visualization practice. Event visualization is like a virtual simulator. Pilots practice emergencies in a simulator so that when they face a real emergency, they will react effectively, quickly, and with minimum mistakes. So I use event visualization to practice speeches. Give it a try and find out how powerful it is. The eighth and the last intention strategy is abundance. More accurately, an abundant mindset. There is a strong tendency to lean toward a competitive mindset. Most companies measure performance by market share and reward managers based on market share. Now, tell me, does market share drive innovation? Does market share facilitate expansion to new areas? Does market share kick disruptive technology? Innovation is beyond the competitive mindset. Initiatives with great potential are sometimes blocked because the market is saturated or there are too many players, while actually the initiative can disrupt, change, or increase the market. New solution to all problems, even in saturated and competitive markets, can create abundance in the market. The way to do it is to create something new beyond the competition. To do it successfully, you have to develop an abundant mindset. You have to believe that there are infinite markets and unlimited options. Once you remove scarcity from your mind, your thoughts will begin to expand into infinity. Abundance is a powerful mindset. A few years back, I received a present. It was the movie The Secret. And my kids loved the movie because it was a very simplistic approach to life. Ask, believe, and receive. Ask the universe for what you want. Believe and behave as if what you want is on its way. Receive what you asked for. I am a great believer in positive subconscious messages, but in reality, the way to achieve abundance in life consists of exactly 3 steps. The first step is to give. Giving creates an abundant mindset. When you give something to somebody else, you program yourself to believe that you have something special to give. Give your time, give your efforts, and give your knowledge. When you give something, you're instantly rewarded with good feelings and self-confidence. Give and you shall receive. The second step is to enhance. Enhancement is the most powerful way to live an abundant life. You enhance the lives of your employees, of your customers, of your friends, and your family. Living a life that enhances others does advance their lives, but more importantly, it advances your life too. Enhancement fosters abundance. Enhance and you shall advance. The third step is to expand. Expansion is the act of an abundant mindset. When you believe that there is a vacuum that you can expand into, then you don't live a life of scarcity. You don't complain about what is missing in your life because you continuously and relentlessly expand into areas you haven't explored, and you help everyone around you to expand as well. Expand and you shall outstand. We will explore expansiveness in the next module. I will wrap up the abundance techniques with a quote. Give and you shall receive. Enhance and you shall advance. Expand and you shall outstand. So let's recap the 8 intention strategies. Transformation, self-actualization, intrinsic values, audacious goals, character, behavior, visualization, and abundance. Before you move on, If you haven't completed the task of this lesson, take pen and paper and write down your 3 character attribute adjectives and your 3 behavior attitude verbs. Affirm them 3 times a day and reflect on them every day. If you have a presentation or any other new project, try to visualize in advance like a pilot that is testing a new plane in a simulator. Think about how you can adapt an abundant mindset through giving, enhancing, and expanding. I will see you in the next video, and until then, every single day, believe in your purpose, conceive your aspirations, achieve your highest potential, and live a meaningful, fulfilling, abundant, healthy, and love-filled life.